Ah, he doesn't want to say hi. Hey everyone, it's Mel here. I've got a makeup tutorial for you all, and as you can see, I've cut my hair. I just decided to do it on a limb, and I didn't know who to get my hair cut by. Like, I just went to the store, went to whatever salon that was open at the time I was there, and just got my hair cut. I said, look, I wanted this, can you do it for me? She just chopped it. Like I originally wanted, let me just show you, because there goes my bird Cookie. I originally wanted this style of haircut. Like, I want it like that. But she gave me this. And it's pretty thick. Like, if I were to tie it up, it looks like a whole chunk of hair. But I mean, I really like it. I'll show you guys the side and the back. But yeah, I'm really happy with the decision, and it's getting like a lot more hotter these days in Sydney, so I guess like this was a big change for me, but it's different and I've been told it looks good, so hopefully it does. Like, I mean, I feel like it doesn't because I'm so used to having long hair, but yeah, like this is a big change for me, so hopefully like you guys like it as well. But if you want to see the tutorial for this makeup, then keep on watching. I do find that this makeup lasts so long. I can have it on for more than 12 hours. I went hiking to the Figure 8 rock pool with this makeup on, so I mean, it stayed on all day even after even dipping myself in the water. If this makeup can last in water, through hiking, through the heat, then I'm pretty sure it's going to last through a wedding, through any occasion that you have. So keep on watching to see what I have on my face, and give me a thumbs up if you like it. Bye guys. Hey, so we're gonna start off by priming, well, I'm gonna start off by priming my face since I'm doing this for you guys. I always say we, like as if you guys are using the same products as well. I put my Lancome Beige Pro in my contact lens case, so I'm just gonna get whatever I have from there in here. Cookie, turn around. People want to see what you look like. This is my bird. It's my pet parrot, Alexandra. He's really gentle. Like when he bites, it doesn't hurt at all. It's just like a warning bite, trying to say, don't touch me. But I'm just gonna prime my face while he's sitting on my shoulder. Cookie, what are you doing? What is he doing on my back? Lately, I've been using a whole bunch of different foundations because Oratane has really dried out my skin, and no matter what foundation I use, it cracks on me. I did a first impressions video on the Too Faced, what's it called? You know, that new foundation that everyone's been loving and been raving about? I didn't like it, and I realized it was my skin that was a problem, not the foundation. So I gotta try it again when my skin goes back to its normal state, which is oily combination. Right now it's super dry, but I've been loving the Estee Lauder Doublewear foundation. This is in the color Beige. I have to sort of mix it with my where is it, Mehron Celebre HD foundation. This is a cream and it's liquid, and they both work really well together. I usually pop this one on first and then this one, and the makeup stays on all day, and I only use both because it's not my color. Beige is slightly more of a neutral shade, so it goes more on the pink side for me, and then my Celebre HD is more of a yellow tone, so when I put them together it comes to an NC40 on my skin, which is what I am in MAC. So Cookie is back on my shoulder. He's just trying to get out of the house, and like I just got him in and I wanted him to stay with me to keep me company. But yeah, I'm gonna get my Estee Lauder Doublewear in the shade Beige. This is 4N1, and I'm gonna pop this all over my face. I should have got like a stick, because now I'm using my thumb to get it out. I might just do that. It's so much more cleaner. I'm just gonna use the back of my eyeshadow brush. I'm just gonna put this foundation all over. I like to apply this with my beauty blender. So right now I've got the Beige Doublewear on me. On camera it looks perfect, but I feel like it can be a little bit too light, especially when you're taking flash photos. That thing is not, like, it doesn't do too well. It makes your face look really white. So I'm going to use my Mehron Celebre HD foundation. This is a cream one now, so I'm going to pop this all over. I only use a little bit it looks like a lot, but it's a very thin layer of foundation. And I just spread this a little and then dab my beauty blender on top. It's just to, you know, make sure that the color is right. My body is getting a lot more darker now that it's becoming warmer in Sydney. Like, it's just so hot these days. So I'm just gonna get my beauty blender and dab this. It's feeling a bit dry, so I'm gonna get my MAC Mineralised charged water and spray this onto the beauty blender. I'm done with my foundation and I am looking so pale compared to my arm. On camera it sort of looks okay, but in reality it's really pale. I'm going to contour with cream foundation. My favourite is my Graftobian Warm Palette. This is a super palette, so it has like multiple foundations, but I broke it, so yeah. The colour I like to highlight with is, what's it called? Ingenue or Ingenue? Number 30,303, which is that shade there. It's really light. I'm just gonna dunk my finger in there because this is my personal palette, and pop the light color there and here as well. I usually put it down my nose after I finish dabbing the darker contour shade down. So that's my highlight. And then the color I love to contour with for my cheekbones is this one here, which is the color Pecan 30,361. So that's like more of a caramel tone foundation color. I'm going to just grab my concealer brush. This is by Sedona Lace E11. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that. And then I need a mirror. And then put it on my nose. I've actually been contouring my face like this in the past few weeks now. Sometimes I'll just put the cream on and not put the powder on top because it looks really natural, especially when you're using the cream to contour the nose. And then I'll just put a little bit down my hairline. So I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. Now Cookie wanted to be in the video, so I just, you know, keep him on my shoulder. And I can't really blend my foundation contouring thing in with my left hand because I'm a right-hander, so it's sort of in my way. Go away, Cookie. And this as well. I usually like to blend the darker colors in first, and then I'll go in and blend the contour, the highlight shade. Cookie, don't. He's being really naughty right now. And there he goes. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that lighter foundation down my nose now and blend that in. And start blending like the rest of the highlight. And then I'm going to set it. I'm going to go in with my translucent powder and just pop this right underneath my eyes to bake the highlighter so that it stays nice and light here. I like my under eye area to look nice and bright because it makes me look a little bit more awake. It just helps to keep the makeup looking fresh. Then with the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my blotting powder, which is my favorite. My skin is quite dry now, but to prevent it from cracking, I use the charged water from MAC. This is the Mineralised charged water. But yeah, I'm going to set my foundation with the blotting powder in the color dark. If you're really oily, you would love this powder. Like, it just helps keep all the oils at bay throughout the day, and you don't really need to touch up as often. I don't use a lot of this powder because my skin is quite dry right now. I just use it to set my foundation and to make it the color, to turn it into the same color as my body. Oh my god, I'm running out of words because my foundation is still a bit too light for me. So I'll put this foundation on, the blotting powder on, and I avoid putting it under my eye because I don't want my eyes to look dark. and this powder is in the shade Dark, which works for me because I'm quite tanned. So at the moment I've got the powder on and foundation on. I'm gonna go in, and I haven't powdered under my eye yet, like, by the way, I haven't like brushed that translucent powder off. I'm just gonna go in and get my blending brush and contour my nose. I'm gonna use a combination of 2 different products to contour my face. It's my Napoleon Perdis Camera Finish N5 powder foundation. I love this stuff to death. I don't use it as a foundation obviously because it's too dark. I use it to contour, and I mix it with my Napoleon Perdis bronze and blush duo, which I don't have anymore, but you can use the their bronzer that they have in the store, which is exactly the same, but this one's just got the blush. So I'm just going to grab my blending brush and just pop that in there and just contour down my nose. And I'm going to grab my angled brush from Fairless Cosmetics, which is one of my favorites to contour with. It doesn't have like a name, but you can tell it's an angled brush, so I'm going to contour with that. And using the same 2 products, I'm always dipping it in the dark one first and then the lighter shade, and then going into the cheekbone. And just a little on the jawline as well to give it some shape. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the translucent powder under my eye now. It helps to like brush under the eye and look up so you don't exactly poke your eye. So that's done. I'm going to go in with my Mehron Luminizer highlighter, which is one of my ultimate favorites. Now to actually highlight my face, my favorite brush is the Fairless Cosmetics BC4. This is like one of their contouring lines. I think it was limited edition. I'm not sure if it's permanent yet. But I spray my Mineralised charged water from MAC onto it, like so. And then I dip it into the illuminator. And just brush this on the tip of my nose, on my upper lip, my chin. And I just like blend the highlight into my skin. Gonna spray some more because the brush is getting a bit dry. I'm gonna grab some more luminizer and pop it down. Yeah. It helps to wet the brush because it makes application a bit more easier, and you just gotta really work your way with the brush and blend the luminizer in so it's not so like thick and chunky and glittery looking, I guess. I'm going to go in with my blush. This is my Le Femme palette. I had this for like over 2 years or so now, maybe 3. I haven't used it in a while, but I'm going to take the color there, and when I find out the shade I'll let you guys know because it doesn't have the names on it. I'm going to take that, pop it on my cheeks. It looks like my battery is running low, so I'm going to hurry. I'm going to take my Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown, which I need to buy more of. I've been using Auburn lately because I had my Beige ombre hair, but I cut my hair recently, so it's all like dark brown now, so I need to make my brows the same color as my hair just because I feel like it's more suitable. I'm going to get my angled brush and just pop this on. I've got so many tutorials online on how I do my brows, but you guys can watch me do one side because I'm going to do the other one off camera. When I start at the beginning of my brows, but I really lightly brush the dip brow into my brows. So I don't really like to push the brush into my skin. It makes the color too dark. And then I draw the top part of my brows. So far that's like the outline of my brows. I then just use whatever I have on my brush and just lightly push all the color into my brows, like I'm shading it in and leaving the front bit because I'm going to make it look like it's faded. I'm not taking any more product because there's already a lot sitting on my brows. I'm just using whatever I have here. And if I need to add more on the very ends, I'll add it to the end. When I get to the beginning of my brows, I'm just really lightly brushing the colour on. I'm just tapping the brush on because I want it to look really, really faded. So both brows are on. Oh, you can see Cookie in the back there, my bird. Yeah, so I'm going to just put some colour on my lips because I feel really naked without some colour. This is going to be a head F, but I use 3 products. I popped the Australia's Velours on. This is in the colour Honolulu. So I'm going to show you. I think I made a video on me doing this before, but this is what I like to do. And I always bring these 3 products with me when I go to work, but when I go out I just bring the one, which is my MAC lipstick in Spirit. And then I like to mix my Lime Prime Salem lipstick on. I dot it on my lip and then I blend it with my finger. The reason I do this is because the colour that I have on my lip now, the 2 mixtures, are long lasting liquid lipsticks. So like if you eat, it stays on. The mixture of the 2 look like that. Then I go in with my Spirit lipstick from MAC, which is a very, very similar colour to Velvet Teddy, but it's slightly darker. So I'm going to pop this on top. And it's more creamier, so that's why I put it on top, because the 2 liquids are a bit drying. This is a satin, so it's a little bit more creamier on my lips. So that's my favourite lip colour for the month or so. Like it's been since August or something since I've been wearing this lip colour. I'm going to go in and like just highlight under my brows. This is my La Femme eyeshadows. This is in the colour white and this is in the colour, I think, beige. Oh, bisque. I get these shadows from like, what's it called? Camera Finish Ready or Camera Finish Ready. Well, it's camera something cosmetics.com. I mix the white with bisque and pop that under my brow just to give it that nice lift effect. I'll put all the links in the down bar below as always, and if I forget to, remind me in the comment section, guys. And then I blend it in with a different brush just so it looks a bit more natural. I'm going to go in and take the taupe colour, that one there, and pop it like in the socket of my eye. Colours on my eyelid now, just on the socket. I'm gonna grab my Naked One palette, and it's like, oh my god, look at the mirror, falling apart. I've used up most of these colours, but I'm gonna grab Smog. I'm gonna take my Showface number 12 large eyeshadow brush. I've got my Mineralised Charged Water onto the brush. Just gonna grab Smog and pop this all over my eyes. Eyelid, I mean, not all over my eyes. What am I thinking? That's all I'm going to do for my eyes. I'm just going to pop my Maybelline Eye Studio liquid liner on. I mean, gel liner on. And wing my eyes out. Put mascara on and I'll be back. I am back with the final look. I've just popped some eye contacts in. These are prescribed as well. I will put the name of the contacts on the side here if you're interested in what they're called, because these are my favourite so far. I've been wearing them since I got them, which was like, I can't remember, in June, I'm pretty sure. I made like a fashion video and I was wearing these contacts before in them, so probably around June. But yeah, I'm just going to fix up my hair. I really like love the shortness of it because it's so weightless on my head and it's easier to wash, and when I go like that it's just like shoo. Usually I'd have like a long piece of hair going, like, you know, when you brush your hair with your fingers it's always so like long, you're like but it's like shoo. But anyways, yeah, this is my final look. I'm just going to go in and spray the charged water on my face just to give it that nice hydration and illumination to the skin. I do use a lot of this. I can go through so many bottles. And my cat Tommy's in the back. Tommy! Tommy, Tommy! He's such a fatty. He looks really pregnant, so if you're random, you've never seen the cat before, you'd think he was a pregnant cat because he's just so fat. Yeah. I'm just gonna let my skin dry off. Hopefully you enjoyed the tutorial and haven't missed me too much. I'm so sorry I haven't been making a lot of videos. To be honest, I'm so tired. I'm working Monday to Friday. I sleep around 8 or 9 p.m. these days because I'm so tired. I don't know why. I get my 8 hours of sleep and I'm still tired. But yeah, every weekend is like my resting time. So I go out as well and I'm so tired by the time I'm able to make you guys a video. So yeah, I am so sorry I haven't been making videos lately, but I hope that you can forgive me. Give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think. Products will be in the down bar below, so make sure you check that out and I will see you guys soon. Bye!